Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. So today is Monday, May 15th, and I am in the beginning of On Harrow Hill, which is a mystery thriller. And I started this last night because last week I did a reading challenge, like swapping my screen time for reading. And so I had 40 minutes left and I didn't know what to read, so I just chose this one because it's the seventh in a mystery series that I have been reading. So yeah, I'm reading that. And also this week I am finally gonna get into the Wheel of Time prequel, and I am so excited because I miss being in this world, and also even more excited because this is about Maureen and Lan, and Maureen is the love of my life. Not to be dramatic or anything, but she is. So I am very excited to read this, and then I don't really know what I'm gonna read. I read The Serpent and the Wings of Night also last week, so I might read I think you have to read the novella before you read the second book, so I might read the novella, and apart from that, I don't really have any set plans. I am probably not gonna read as much as last week because I read 2,000 pages because the challenge, but I am definitely still in the reading mood. Like, that did not put me in a reading slump at all. So let's get reading, and welcome to this vlog. Hello. So I am 2/3 into New Spring, and I thought we were gonna follow Lan and Maureen equally, but we have gotten 3 chapters from Lan, and I'm on chapter 17. So everything else has been Maureen, which I do not mind. And this is set, I think, around 20 years before the main series, main story, and we start following Maureen in the White Tower as she becomes an Aes Sedai, and as she kind of decides her purpose in life in a way, and what she really wants to do as an Aes Sedai, and her mission. And yeah, I just love her so much, and she's obviously very different here than she was in the all the other 14 books, but I still love her anyway, and she is very, very precious. Obviously, I love Lan, but we're not really getting almost anything from him. But I think, in this last third, we are, because, the story seems to be headed that way. So, yeah, excited for that. Really excited for this last third. And, this book is not, anything crazy. It's not, the best thing I've ever read. It's not the best book in this series, but it's a fun time. It's what I expected from it. And yeah, having fun. And then I got to 51% of On Harrow Hill. And this is, I don't think I said that. Did I? I don't know. I never remember what I say in the intros of these vlogs. But this is the 7th book in the Dave Gurney series, which is a crime mystery thriller series, and where we follow a retired detective that is called Dave Gurney, and he always ends up going back to investigate whatever case he's asked to investigate. And in this one he was asked by his an old partner of his to help out with the case that he's working on. And there was a man that was murdered, and like there is evidence in like the crime scene of who the killer was, but like there's I think fingerprints and like blood or something. And I mean that should be good, but all the evidence points to someone who's dead. So there's that. And I mean there was like one thing that I was like, if this happened, that would be really cool, but at the same time like crazy. So I was like, that's not gonna happen. But it did. So I mean, it's crazier than I thought. And I mean, more crimes have been committed already, and I am having a lot of fun with it. And I mean, it is kind of insane, but it's a fun time as well. And yeah, I mean, that is all that I have read. In the intro, I remember that I said that, you know, I did that reading challenge last week, but I'm still in a reading mood, and I am. But I mean, I got to the end of Monday, and I had read like 18 pages. And I was like, what did I even do today? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. But then my friend and I started talking at like, I don't know, it was the middle of the night. And I don't know what was wrong with us, but we were just both crying, laughing. I was like trying so hard not to wake up my parents because like I said, it was the middle of the night and I was laughing so loud and I was like crying. And the thing is, nothing was even actually funny. I don't know what that was about, but I mean, it was fun. I mean, I hadn't like cried laughing in a long time, so that was fun. It did give me a headache because like, you know, sleep deprivation and also like oxygen deficiency because I could barely breathe, but it was still fun. So there's that. Also, I have like finally, since I came back from Italy, I have finally like started getting back into, you know, playing piano. So yesterday I was like getting some like music sheets, like I downloaded some and I am excited, but like I haven't learned a new song in forever and I feel like I am very rusty, but I'm excited because I miss playing the piano. Also, if my piano teacher saw my nails, she would kill me because I mean they're not like long, but like for a pianist they are long because they should not be like above my fingers. And yeah, she always complained when like my nails were like sticking out of my fingers because I never like positioned my fingers on the keys in the right way, and I still don't because I just got used to doing it that way because like you're supposed to do it like this, like, you know, curved, but obviously like nails, so I just put them like this, and she hated that, but I still do that to this day. Even if my nails are like short, I just got used to doing that. And yeah, like I never ever learned to position my fingers in the right way in the piano keys. So that is that's my fail as a pianist. I'm sure no one cared, but now you know anyway. So I will finish New Spring today because I need to film the video for it tomorrow. And I mean, I would like to finish on Harrow Hill today, but I have 200 pages to go, so I probably won't, but I will surely make some progress on it because, like I said, it is a very fun time. And I mean, maybe I'll talk to you again tomorrow because I will have makeup on, and because like, just like I do today. Did I really have like any, you know, interesting, important things to say to you today? No, but I had makeup on and I didn't want to waste it. So that is probably what I'm gonna do tomorrow anyway. So I will talk to you then. Hi, so do I have many updates? No, but I'm here anyway. So I finished this book and I just finished filming the video for this book. And this last third was definitely like the most like exciting in terms of plot. because it was like when the thing that I was expecting to happen finally happened, and I really liked the way that it did happen. And there was also a fight that I really enjoyed, and yeah, I mean, it was fun. It was mostly about getting to know these characters better, which was what I was expecting it to be, and not just some crazy, like, plots heavy book. So, yeah, I mean, it was what I expected, and it was a very fun time. And I gave it 3.5 stars. And just one thing that I want to mention that I thought was funny, like, while I was reading this book, there was a character in here that had my friend's name, and I had never seen a character like anywhere with my friend's name. And while I was reading this, that friend was reading a book that had a character with my name. So I just thought that was really funny. But yeah, that is the end of this series. Officially, I have read all 15 books, and I don't know what to think, because I mean, I'm happy because I never thought I would, get here, but also I know that I will miss this world, and I also know that I will reread the series at some point, but I don't think it will be anytime soon, because those are some massive books, and there are a lot of them, and I'm not emotionally or physically ready for that. But that's it on this book. And then on Harrow Hill, I only got to 64%, so I've only read, I think, 13% more. I think I was on 51. Obviously, like, I didn't read that much more, but I feel like it's kind of starting to drag a little bit. It's like losing momentum, and I am not exactly bored, but also not as excited as I was before. I would like to finish it today, especially because my other friend, she is ready to continue the buddy read of the Mortal Instruments. We are going to book 5? Yeah, so she is ready, and I mean, I want to like get into that. So I would like to finish this, but also I have to edit the video and do all of that, and I don't know if I will be able to. And I still want to read Six Scorched Roses, and I will read that. I mean, I will start, I probably won't finish it, but I will start that 5th book of the Mortal Instruments series. And yeah, that is the plan. And I will talk to you if I have any updates during the weekend. If not, then just on Monday. Okay, so I am not here because I have any like pressing reading updates, even though I do have reading updates, but I'm here because I need to show you guys something. So I found the most beautiful Funko Pop I have ever seen. And like, I literally like I entered the store and I just saw it and I just grabbed it because like I wanted to see everything else, but I also didn't want anyone else to get it because like it had to be mine. And I mean, look at it. Look how beautiful this is. I cannot deal with it. It's Namor from Wakanda Forever, and I mean, it is so pretty. I cannot deal. And if you're wondering if it like does stand upright, it does. I had my doubts because it is very top heavy. Like this whole like headpiece, and I mean Funko Pops always have like really heavy heads already, and like with this headpiece it is so heavy, and like this part is so light, but the little platform, it works. It really works. And so yeah, I just wanted to show you because I am literally obsessed with this Funko Pop. But moving on to reading updates that I do actually have. So I finished on Harrow Hill, and it did get better. Like again, I was invested in the mystery again. It was again like very interesting and very crazy. And I did like guess the sort of plot twist, like who was the killer or like one of the people responsible. But I don't really mind that because what I do hate is when like the plot twist comes out of nowhere. And if there is enough information for me to guess, but it's not like just incredibly obvious, I don't mind guessing at all. So that did not affect my enjoyment. But what did affect my enjoyment is the fact that my favorite character of this series was barely in this book, and he's just so funny. And I mean, towards the end, he was there more, but he was barely in the book. So it was still a very fun time, but it was not my favorite of the series. I think I'm gonna give it 3.5 stars. And then yesterday, I read Six Scorched Roses. And in this book, we were following Lilith. She lives in a town where there is like a plague affecting most of the people in the town. And so almost everyone gets really sick and they die, and she is trying to find a cure. And so she starts working with a vampire that has been living like on the outside of the town, like the outskirts of the town, for a couple centuries, and she like needs his blood to try to make a cure. And she promises to give him like a rose for every time she takes his blood. And that's why, like, because they're like magical roses, or they're supposed to be like special roses, and that is why it's called Six Scorched Roses, I guess, because she does give him 6 roses. And yeah, that is what happens. It's obviously a novella, so I'm not gonna be giving any details, but I really, really like this, like way more than I thought, because I mean, it's a novella, but I just loved the main character so much. Like, I just connected so much to her, and I was very invested in her whole like goal. And yeah, I really, really liked it. And I mean, the romance was like, it felt pretty rushed, but again, it's a novella, so I feel like it would always feel rushed. But again, I'm not the best judge of romance in like novellas or novels or anything. So maybe that is me. But if we ignore the romance, which is what I do in most things, most times, I really, really love this. And that is what I've read. And I think tonight I am going to start City of Lost Souls, possibly. I don't think my friend has started it yet, but I'm going to text her saying that I'm going to start, and she will surely start soon as well. So I'll start that, but I will probably not read that much. But either way, I will update you again tomorrow, and I'll wrap up the vlog. So I'll talk to you tomorrow. So I'm here to wrap up this vlog, and since I talked to you last night, I didn't really, read much more, didn't make a lot of progress in anything, but I did start City of Lost Souls and I got 23% in, and unsurprisingly, I am bored because I just don't give a fuck about Jace.
and everything that is happening is like about him. And obviously Clary, because I mean they're always involved in the same thing, but I also don't really care about her. So there's that. The only characters I kind of like are, I mean, I like Magnus, but like I said in another video, he's not like exclusively from this series, so it kind of doesn't even count, especially because I read the Infernal Devices series before, and like that's where I met him. And then I kind of like Isabel and Alec, but that is like that's it. And so I don't really care about any of what is happening, and I am kind of bored. My friend did also start it last night. I don't think she got like as much into it as I did, but she's also, you know, not really liking it. So there's that. And I also watched the premiere of Fear the Walking Dead, and I didn't really like it either. So last night was not really, you know, successful in terms of reading or watching things. But like I said, I'm here to wrap up the vlog, and let's see what I read. So I finished on Harrow Hill. I read New Spring. I read Six Scorched Roses, and I started City of Lost Souls, and that was 1037 pages, which I'm happy with because I got to 1000. That is like the happy point for me. And yeah, that is everything. That is the end of this weekly reading vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, give it a like and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!